Okay, y'all, so we have another reaction video. This is about a senator in Illinois. Yes, y'all, Illinois. This video, I've seen a bunch of things about it, and today we are going to figure out what's going on. Okay, so let him tell his story.
What's up, y'all? My name is Polonius Hart. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And this video will be about the Senator Emil Jones.
We're curious about Emil Jones, District 14 Senator in the state of Illinois. This is his official, I guess, legal page or whatever.
He is the Senator of the 14th District of Chicago, Illinois. And my backstory on him is I dated him. Just so you guys know I'm not lying about knowing him, here's a picture of me and him laid up. I done been to this man's house so many times. I know his address, everything. I'm not going to disclose that and show that, you know what I'm saying? But just know that this is all real factual, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, it's been a few months since I stopped dealing with him, and I was going to make the video months ago, but the only reason why I didn't make the video is because, come on now, this is a politician. He works for...
Yeah, like that. If I was him, I don't know if I would have said something so quick or so soon, rather. If I was ever placed in a situation like that, I don't know if I would have said something so soon. This is honestly brave of him to be comfortable to be able to come to the internet this quickly with it only being a couple months out.
The government, this man done threatened me so many times. He done threatened to sue me. He done threatened to call the police on me and have them take me anywhere he wants them to take me.
Dirty politician.
You know, just a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know if I can speak on, you know what I mean? But now that I've got the courage and the strength to, speak out on it, I'm just gonna put it all out on the table. I don't care anymore. Dealing with this man, I done seen a lot of things, heard a lot of things, you know what I mean? Things that have traumatized me. So let's get into the story on how I met this man in the first place. Mm-hmm. At the time, I was homeless and I was, going through a transition in my living situation. So I was staying with this dude. We're going to call the dude CJ, okay? So I'm staying with CJ, and CJ happens to know the senator. So CJ comes up to me one day. He's like, hey, the senator wants your number. And when he told me that, I'm just like, huh? I thought he was...
That's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm homeless. I have no type of authority and nowhere in my life, basically. You know what I'm saying? Why does he want to talk to me?
Lying. I thought he was trolling. I'm just like, how do the senator even know about me? What senator are you talking about? I don't know nothing about politics, y'all. Mind you, I know nothing about politicians, so I'm just confused. So he tells me that, and I'm just like, whatever, give the man my number. So he ends up giving Emil my number. Emil texts me, and he's basically trying to offer me money to do, grown folk things with me. Disclaimer, before I ended up getting his real number, he gave me his fake number. That's what Emil does. He gives people his fake number until, I guess, you pass the test so you can get the real number.
Yeah, because he don't want all them scandalous things coming back to him.
But here are the messages. So he hit me up from his fake number. He goes by Mike. That's his fake name that he gives people. Mm-hmm. But here are the messages. Mind you, I have nowhere to stay at the time. I have no money. I'm not working at the time. So I was staying with a friend, and apparently Emil was plotting on me for 3 weeks. Apparently the friend was sending Emil videos of me or just telling him about me. I did have a Twitter at some point, and I used to post little photos and stuff like that, but it was never nothing serious. But I guess the friend, him and Emil, was plotting on me the whole time.
And that's weird. Because why are y'all talking about me? Why are you looking into me? That's weird.
Go to his house, he tell me he's lit, you know what I'm saying? He's in that mood, so we end up doing it. And then after that, I kind of was just at his house every day. I damn near lived with him. It'll be nights where I like to call them Diddy parties. He would like to throw parties where he would invite a couple of guys over, sometimes women, you know what I'm saying? And adult things would happen.
That is so, if that's your preference, that's your preference. You do how you want to do when you want to do stuff like that. Okay. Y'all know it's YouTube. I can't say too much about stuff like this. But you can't just bring somebody into a world like that and you know nothing about what they're into. And it's people getting checked. Like, where's the STD checks? Where's that? Ain't nobody ever. When y'all do videos like this, y'all need to tell us, are tests being taken? Okay.
Him, not gonna lie, I was not used to the more than one person. Like, I don't do the 3 ways and all of that. Like, I wasn't used to that. But he would tell me stuff like, yeah, if you don't do this, I'm gonna just basically replace you. Like, I'm gonna just find something.
And that's when I would have bounced. Homeless shelter would have been seeing me.
Somebody else to do it. Everybody's replaceable type shit, you know? Whenever I would refuse, like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't even know these people type. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't know your people, so I'm not finna do nothing, freaky with them.
But you did do it though.
I don't know them, but he would tell me like, oh yeah, you're not freaky enough. So he would like to.
And that's okay. That's okay. If you're watching this video, trust and believe, you don't ever have to prove how freaky you are to anybody.
Get me intoxicated, we would, get high, and basically I just felt taken advantage of in the end because I also helped him with his re-election campaign. I'm going around passing out flyers, putting up signs in the neighborhood, and he ended up not even paying me what he was supposed to pay me, what he agreed to pay me, because I didn't want to be with him. I had basically broke it off with him because I just felt.
So my question is, did he pay you though? It may not have been what you wanted, but did he pay you? Because if you had that in writing, I mean, you could probably take that to small claims court and get money that you owe. Well, get the money that he's owed. Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Get the money that he owes you. And I know probably you don't have the funds to do that, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you want that money that bad, I would say take that shit to small claims court because you did a job. So,
like, I just didn't want to be around him anymore. Like, I felt like he was using me. I felt like he was manipulative and just trying to get over. And I wasn't even gonna make a video. Like, I was just gonna leave him alone, just go my separate way. But he didn't even pay me what he was supposed to pay me for standing outside in the cold for hours and hours for his re-election campaign. All because I did not want to be with this man no more. Like, crazy. Like, you way too.
And for people to say like, oh, he's doing this for money. I mean, yeah, he told us in the beginning of the video he is low on cash. He ain't got, he didn't have a job at that time. He was homeless. Like, he was living from pillar to post. So yeah, at that time I was needing that. I needed that. And you didn't deliver. So I would too be upset. I would too be mad. But y'all know exposing somebody in a position of power is quite dangerous. So this is brave. If this story is completely true, this is brave.
Old for this, you know what I mean? Like, pay me. It's so much more that I can say, but I'm gonna just cut it off for now, and I'm gonna just probably make like another video because like it's hella crazy shit that I can talk about that I've seen and been through with this man. So yeah. What's up, y'all? My name is.
Okay, y'all. So we got another video.
What's up, y'all? I'm making this video to let everybody know that
y'all know who he remind me of. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Hide your kids, hide your wife. He reminds me of him, like his voice. His voice.
I am okay. I'm good.
So I think when he posted this video, he took a couple of days to come back to the internet, and it freaked people out. They thought something happened to him. I don't believe anything has happened to him.
For all the people that were checking up on me, I really appreciate it. Like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. I haven't even been on my phone. Like, I've been just trying to detach from it because, like, ever since I put that shit out, it's just been a lot. You know what I mean? So I just kind of needed a break from social media, my phone, period. I just been, resting. But I'm cool. You know what I mean? I have no intentions to off myself or nothing like that. So, if something was to happen to me, it wouldn't be for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm in good spirits. Yeah.
Okay, so he had to put that video out. Like I said, people thought something had happened to him because from the time he made that first video to this video, it was a couple of days.
What's up, y'all? On TikTok, I go by Chicago Kid, and I recently put out a video about Chicago State Senator Emil Jones. The video went viral. It got hella traction, hella attention. I got so many texts, so many calls, so many comments. People thought I was dead, hurt, gone, you feel me? It was just a lot. So I had to step away initially after I posted the video. But now that the dust has settled, let's get into part 2. In this part of the video, I just want to go a little bit more in depth about the friend CJ that I was staying with.
Yeah, this is the part that I had paused when I realized, okay, I think I want to react with this with y'all, because I was like, who is this CJ character? Who is that person to connect you with this the senator dude? Like, how did we get there? Where is that connection? So hopefully in this part of his story time, we learned that, because like I said, I paused it at this moment and I was like, I need to react to this with y'all. Like, so let's see what he's talking about.
The senator, the parties, you feel me, all of that good stuff. So yeah. So boom, I'm staying with the friend CJ. He tells me, hey, the senator wants your number. But CJ is basically describing the senator as like a sugar daddy. And he said that he used to be his sugar daddy. But, you know, him and the senator are now just friends. So I hear sugar daddy. And
so that was his end. So he was scouting for the senator. Oh, CJ and me would have to fight. We would have to throw them hands.
Senator and baby line it up, you feel me? So I get his number. Me and the senator end up texting. We texted for a minute or whatever. This is the before we ever linked up, mind you. We're texting for a little minute. He's asking me questions, just trying to, you know, feel me out. Here are some of the messages from the first conversation.
Y'all can pause to read if you need to.
As you can see, he tells me that the freakier I get, the more money I'll get. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking terrified. I don't really do smacks like...
Desperate times calls for desperate measures. I feel like a lot of the times people are in these like weird, you know, situations, compromising situations, because they quite literally have no other choice. I mean, this man, he was homeless. He was, you know, without a job. His back was against the wall. So that was his desperate time. And the fact that he went through it and, you know, experienced what he experienced with this man, that's pretty telling. I mean, there's so many ways I can go deep into this, but like, we'll just keep watching.
Like that, the most I'll do is get mine sucked. You feel me? I don't know what he had in mind for me. That's why I was just like, we'll see. So I get to his house, we smoking, we chilling, vibing, cool. He get to telling me about his ex. I guess him and his ex had literally just took a trip right before I met him. They went out of town, they got into it, and they came back broken up. He was still pretty upset about it. I could tell in the way that he was telling the story. But I'm not the type to badmouth the next man, so I really don't really give a fuck. Right. Next thing you know, he's telling me that his re-election campaign is coming up and that there'll be opportunities for, you know, jobs in that. So I'm like, okay, cool. We go upstairs, we do what we do. After we done, he gets to telling me like, yeah, I'm not really a sugar daddy though. I can guide you in the right direction. I can help you meet these type of people. I can put you in Springfield. You feel me?
He was telling him basically, you can be our little prostitute. He was scouting him not for just himself. He was scouting him for the other politicians in Illinois. Huh.
I made people into this, you feel me? But I'm not a sugar daddy. Now, at this point, I'm kind of confused.
But, I mean, you are a sugar daddy. If you are offering up X work for someone and the freakier they get, the more you'll give, that's a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship. So, like, you know, come on now.
And irritated because your friend just said you were a sugar daddy. Now you telling me that you're not a sugar daddy. Like, what's going on, bitch? Is this...
Yeah, you definitely was a sugar daddy. If anything, you a trick.
It's a scam. So after that, I just started distancing myself from him, kind of. He would call me, text me, try to reach out to me, but I would kind of be dry or just not respond altogether. I kind of seen our first interaction as like a high and by because you're really not talking about shit. Where is this going? You feel me? I was just gonna leave him the fuck alone for real.
He did it for the plot. We gotta stop doing it for the plot. I'm not doing shit for the plot. Stop doing things for the plot, people.
I saw no point in it. The man would literally guilt trip me into fucking with him. Like one day
No, that was a choice, baby. You gotta take accountability. Because you could have stopped talking to him when y'all conversation was getting dry. This was choices. These were choices.
he calls me and he's just like, yeah, I'm sick with the flu. Mind you, right before that, he had just told me that he wanted to take me out to eat to this restaurant, all of that good shit. Then when the day comes, he tells me that he has the flu. I'm like, okay, cool, feel better, that. A few days go by and I get a call from him and he's basically crying like, oh, I've been sick and you ain't even check up on me and nobody cares and woo woo. So,
Sir, we just met. We had one link. I don't have to check up on you. Go to the doctor. Like, what the fuck? Get off my phone.
he's just basically guilt tripping me into fucking with him. But y'all, I got a big heart, you feel me? Like, I don't like to leave people lonely. I don't like to, I'm a friend to people. So we started talking on a regular basis because, hey, the man ain't terrible to talk to, you feel me? He's not terrible to be around all the time.
Yeah, but the signs was there that you were being basically pushed to do something you didn't want to do because you had nothing to lose in the situation. To him, he has everything to lose. You could only gain from the situation. So, yeah, that was manipulation possibly. Come on now. These were choices. We're adults here. These were some choices that was made, and he was solely planting those seeds. And you was watering them motherfuckers. That's just what this is.
You know what I'm saying? Especially at this point, I'm not really around at his house like that. We're just talking on the phone. So, yeah, we on a talking basis at this point. Also, y'all, a disclaimer. At this point, I am no longer living with CJ. I have moved into my apartment in Inglewood. I'm not staying with CJ anymore. That's done. But fast forward, we on the talk.
Okay, so we got it. You wasn't with CJ anymore in his place. You had your own place. Okay.
Basis. I get into it with my family at my people's crib.
Okay, y'all, we're back. I had to go to work, and now we're back, and we're gonna finish out the rest of this video.
Also, y'all, a disclaimer. At this point, I am no longer living with CJ. I have moved into my apartment in Inglewood. I am not staying with CJ anymore. That's done. But fast forward, we on a talking basis. I get into it with my family at my people's crib. And, it was just a real big thing. So I'm just calling him, venting about it. You feel me? He tells me I can come over. We have drinks. We pop a little yeah. Smoke some.
Him and this yeah. All I know is it does sound like they had a pretty friendly relationship. It wasn't a relationship, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, it was a pretty friendly interaction. Okay? Until it wasn't.
And that's that. I guess from that little interaction, he just kind of saw like, okay, I didn't have to pay him to do nothing. You feel me? We could just be cool, chill together. Let's do this more often.
That's because you didn't lead into it with those intentions. Your friend was doing all the things, okay? Having the Diddy parties. You weren't that type of person. You're not that type of person according to you. So no, he was not about to pay you for something you weren't giving up. You wasn't enough for him. You wasn't enough for him, okay? That's what this is sounding like, okay?
So he would call me like every day to come see him. The man would even ask me to stop what I'm doing, stop working. You feel me? Can you get off work a little earlier? Can you come see me? Like, dude, chill out. So we're hanging out more and more, you feel me? One day we're chilling, smoking.
See, this is the part of these type of situations that this is where I no longer can be just like understanding, because you were getting slowly back on your feet, okay? Though he was and is a man in power, he's a politician and everything like that. Though those are the case, well, though that is the case here, he wasn't putting you in a position of power, okay? So you actually leaving your job early, because I'm pretty sure you did, and I'm pretty sure he probably promised you some money to cover up the rest of your day, because of the missed time. But at the end of the day, if you knew that wasn't nobody there for you, like you should be there for yourself, and like you are there for yourself, then I wouldn't have made that sacrifice, because you were already showing him that you're going to do something strange for a little change without the change. You had already shown him that. You were already giving him more than what it seems like your friend was giving him, and that was companionship. He was seeking that. You gave him that for free. So this is the part that I'm like, okay, friend.
And he gets to telling me about this homegirl that he's had since he was a child. He telling me that this girl is a freak. She a nympho, you feel me? She likes DL and gay men. She likes to see them do things with each other. She likes to do things with them, you feel me? And next thing you know, they're on the phone. I forgot if he called her or she called him, but they...
So at no point in that you felt like you could have exit stage left? Okay.
Ended up on the phone, and she's telling him, hey, you should cook, and I want to come over, and we can all just have a good time. Mind you, when I say have a good time, they never had mentioned that this was going to go down, like a party was going to go down or nothing like that. We were just simply going to all hang out. So the next day comes, because that's when it's supposed to be happening. I get a call from him. He invites me over. I'm over there. She gets there. He called over a dude for her, because if you know the senator, you know that he likes men with big parts down there. He always has one on deck. So he...
Right, but just because that's his prerogative, friend, you could have still... These were points to walk away from the situation. We got to stop doing it for the plot, like, immediately.
He calls one for her over there, because I guess it was supposed to be him with her and me with the senator. So we all pop us a little yeah, and...
Him and his yeah. At this point, you done took about, what, 3?
Next thing you know, we go to the living room. When we get to the living room, we're playing like freaky truth or dare, but we're not really doing nothing for real. There's nothing really going on at this point. His homegirl, she's acting like she's not there to do what she came to do, but let's be real, she is. So she suggests, hey, y'all, let's do karaoke. The senator is like, what? Girl, let's go upstairs. So we end up going upstairs, and that's when the party begins. So at this point, this video is getting too long. Come back for part 3.
Child. Part 3 is crazy, okay? I'm gonna tell you that right now. Part 3 is crazy. I could just feel it, and I haven't even watched that video all the way through. Okay, let's go.
Social media is the only place where you bitches get on here and act like y'all shit never stink. Bitch, everybody done got cheated on before. Everybody done been broke before. A lot of you bitches done been homeless before, you know what I mean? So why do you hoes get on social media acting like you just been motherfucking pitch perfect since you was born? Ho!
I don't think it's necessarily people think that. If you coming online and you're talking about your life, your experiences, somebody is going to have something to say. When people go online and say stuff like this, I'm like, did you expect your comment section to not be dissecting what you said? If all we can go by is what the video says, what the video is telling us, then we gonna say something about it. Y'all in these videos, y'all post this on the internet. We respond to it. So if your comment section is lit up with craziness, that ain't nobody else's fault but yours. You opened up that world. You could have kept your mouth shut. You didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to say nothing. Because from so far from what I'm listening to, you have been a willing participant through all of this. It sounds like the only thing that you're really upset about is that you didn't get paid the way you say you was going to get paid, or as much as you thought you was going to get paid. So don't come on here trying to talk crazy to us now. Don't do that.
Eat 3 motherfucking dicks. 3. Social media is the only place where you bitches get on here.
And I guess that's it. Y'all, he hasn't posted anything else besides this.
Hello?
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom.
So, yeah, that's all he has posted thus far. I don't know, y'all. I saw some videos of people thinking that it's fake. I saw, pretty much a little bit of mix of everything. But what I will say is, don't do something you don't want to do. Nobody is forcing any of y'all to get into these very strange situations, okay? At any point, this man could have walked away. He could have walked away from that situation. He did not have to place himself there at all. But what I will say also to wrap this up is just stay safe. If you are into living a very fast lifestyle, if you're into that's your thing, then do it safe. And don't ever feel like you're being forced to do something that you don't want to do. Hell, I was just telling my best friend this, y'all, literally today. Don't ever do something you feel like you just don't want to do just because you want to stay around for the plot. The plot ain't never going to get y'all where y'all need to be. I promise you, okay? But peace and love, and I will see and talk to y'all later.